Oh, hello, beautiful people of the internet. We're playing Satisfactory for a couple hours today. And by a couple, I mean hopefully like 4. The goal is to be productive. Be productive. I feel like I'm a cheerleader at my high school back in the day. I'm here. My throat is, I'm a little sick, and my throat is kind of raw and rough. So, oh my god, I'm so freaking fast. So I'm like strafing so quickly. So, if you notice my voice sound different or if it starts to struggle, we may have to call it a stream early, but we'll see. What's up, YouTube? Hey, Twitch chat, do you want to say hello to YouTube? I'm so stinking fast. It's kind of scary. Oh, my Lanta. I also think Damn, it's fast. Running is so fast now. I think parachuting used to be faster. I don't know. We should check this. Hold up. This slows down when you hit the ground. But no longer, I don't think. This is pretty dang fast. Shit, it might just be faster to run now. Oh my, it's so satisfying. It also is a little dangerous, but it's so satisfying. Ooh, baby. Anyways, how are y'all doing? Welcome. I'm going to figure out what we need to do first. We've made a bunch of motors, which is for science. Or, not for science, technically. I think for these. We have a ton of them in our inventory. Let's get the jetpack going first. And we should get that, like, immediately. We're going to just chuck our motors in and get things done. Yeah, that's the plan. Gonna get a bunch of these things figured out and then hopefully built. And while we do that, we're gonna let reinforced steel plates or iron plates happen in our factory so that we can bring our quartz back quickly, I should say. That this is what we did last time. Last stream, we explored like a new like biome area over that way. Got quartz, started to bring it back. We ran out of belts. But on the other hand, I'm just going to chuck all of these in here so that I have space to grab the other things. We did some science. We made this, the Blade Runner, which is amazing. We explored a new area. We grabbed a shit ton of Mercer spheres, which none of which are in my inventory, but, you know. Shit ton of Mercer spheres. And yeah, good stream. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll take an extra one for our own sake. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's 5. Okay. Iron plate. Hi, Capital C. Craig. How's it going? Warsmith says, Ryan, have you ever looked into Dragon Age? If you enjoyed Baldur's Gate 3, you might have a good time. I'd love to see someone like you with an appreciation for lore play the first one specifically. Can I ask what the first one is, Warsmith? I have looked into Dragon Age. Sorry. I'm aware of Dragon Age. I have not really looked into it. I am very interested in playing it someday. This is the wrong thing. But I have not had a chance yet. Where is the iron plate at? Over here. There used to be iron plate over here. Right there. However, it's now broken because we shut off all the stuff. So let's go get some iron plate. Oh my god, this... You thought Evo was going to get sick before watching the camera here. Origins is the first one. Hey, that's a good name for a first game. Oh my god, I'm so fast! Chat, I'm freaking out. This is amazing. This is amazing. Our belt just got viable. Our bus just got viable again because I can... Fuck. Because I can sprint. So quickly. This thing is slow as shit now. He's fast as fuck, boy! You can just call me Craig. I second the Dragon Age recommendation, but fair heads up, it's an older game. I've heard that. When did Dragon Age Origin come out? Because there's... Veilguard is the new one, right? There is Inquisition as well, right? We need more iron plate. Going into there. Origins is 2009. That's actually not as old as I would have guessed. Although, shit. Skyrim's like 2011. Okay, never mind. That's kind of old. I wouldn't say that super bothers me, but it's definitely not a reason to not play the game, in my opinion. But okay, so this is a bad call because these are all... There's 200. There it is. So I knew some of these had to be backed up. We have 800, which is just a little... That's just enough, but we need a little bit more if we want a... we need a little bit more if we want a... have some extra, on the other hand. Graphics are a bit dated, to be sure. It has good art direction. I think it holds up pretty well. I mean, I have heard nothing but positive about... oh, shit, I probably shouldn't say that. I've heard nothing but positive about the OG Dragon Age games. There's two, right? Origins and Inquisitions. And then, frankly, the way I would phrase it, for those of you who don't know, there's some drama around the most recent Dragon Age game. The way I would phrase it is that I've heard less positive, but no negatives that I actually give a shit about, to be frank about it, about Veilguard. Is that rude? That's probably a little rude. But also, some people on the internet are being dickholes. Sorry, people of the internet, your dickhole is showing. Portal is 2007 for another point of reference. Woo! So Inquisitions came out what year? Or, sorry, Inquisition came out what year? Also, just to... Because this is the part of video games that I'm still so new to. Dragon Age is made by the people who made Mass Effect or BioShock. Which one? The studio? Because I played neither of them. Mass Effect. There we go. Exactly, Warsmith. Exclamation, exclamation current events. We won't get too into it, but, it's fucking dumb. That's the full extent of what I'll get into. It's the same studio that made the original BG games. Interesting. Uh, 2014 was Inquisition. Okay. And both Origins and Inquisition are well received. Is that true? Or is it one of those like the sequel is less good? Hi Lumella, how's it going? Oh my god. Guys, I forgot to tell you. There is a non-zero chance. I don't think it's a high chance. There is a non-zero chance that we completely change up our entire factory today. I have an idea.
Milestone reached. FICSIT has granted you the power of flight, provided you have a jetpack and the appropriate fuels. The jetpack refuels automatically while you are standing on a surface, and different fuel types will affect the jetpack's functionality. With this increased versatility, you will no doubt achieve efficiency levels previously unheard of.
Efficiency levels previously unheard of, by the way. We can make a jetpack! Let's go! What's that big red button do? It basically means in 4 minutes, up in the upper right-hand corner of the screen. In 4 minutes, well, actually, technically right now, we just unlocked some new science. So now we can make a jetpack. It's over here. We also can make a... Dude, the sprint button is dangerous now. Oh, my lord. We also got some more inventory slots. I need to be very careful about the sprint button, because otherwise I'm going to be zooming. We can make a jetpack, which is super exciting. I need 5 motors. Well, son of a bitch. But on the other hand, I can make it right now. Let's go. Let's do it. Oh, my God. It's a good day to be playing Satisfactory. Hi, Jeff. We got to see how this jetpack goes. Elo says, don't take this the wrong way, but since I'm here mostly for the vibes or lurking during Satisfactory, looking at your factory is a big mess. How are you managing to find stuff? This seems too complicated for my overwhelmed brain. Don't worry. It's like when you have a messy bedroom. and somebody else comes over, somebody new who's not used to your bedroom. You know where stuff is. They don't. I know where stuff is. Body. No. It goes on your back instead of the parachute. Oh, damn it. You're telling me I can't parachute? Oh, you can set preferred fuel and jetpack at the same time? Oh, baby. It's, I mean, just a little, oh, it's not that good. Just a little, it seems fine. Just a little extra push. But I can't jetpack. I forgot that, or parachute. I forgot that I can't parachute. Okay, we're gonna make better fuel, and that's, oh shit, and that's gonna help it as well. Let me just switch this in midair. Okay, jetpack, I'll be honest with you, a little underwhelming, but I'm still very excited to have it. We may end up upgrading it with better power or whatever, and getting frisky with it. But yeah. Craig says I was hoping for a bomb. Don't worry, we'll make those eventually. Somewhere in here. Or I guess, no, that'd be in the science thing. Okay, what do we want to make next? Jetpack's done. What if we did oil processing? I'm kind of wanting to avoid this one because it's going to be a whole problem. What if we did logistics? That gets us a truck. What about... Oh boy, whatever. We'll just do this one. Has to be back first. Okay, I need lots of things. Death counter's about to go crazy with the jetpack. Hi, girly. Hi. Mom made you really mad? What'd she do? Did she suck the snot out of your nose? Oh boy, chat. If you don't like the sound of, or if you don't like the stories about snot, close your ears. But our daughter is sick. She's fine. She just has a cold, to be clear. But it's the first time she's ever been sick. And, oh boy. She's not happy. I'm not happy. Nobody's happy. And the worst part is, she has a cold. She's super snotty. She is she's a super snotter. She's got snot coming out of her nose constantly. She's got snot coming out of her ears. She's got snot coming out of everywhere. And the problem with that, increase, or do I do upload speed? I don't know. Or do I just make more depots? I don't know. Uploading from inventory seems, I don't know. The problem with that is, well, there's a lot of problems with it, but like she has to breathe, right? While first off, we all have to breathe. She has to breathe, but she specifically has to breathe while like taking a bottle, or like out of her nose. She has to breathe, while breastfeeding, while doing any number of things, yeah? Right out of her nose. But she can't breathe out of her nose because it's full of snot. I don't know if you know anything about infants. They don't know how to use Kleenexes. So, let me rant just for a second, chat. Yesterday was one of the hardest days I think I have had as a parent. In 6 months of parenting, it might have been the hardest day. Which is dramatic, but also probably accurate. So you got to find ways to get the snot out of their nose, right? The way that I was familiar with, the way that I was very familiar with, and which you may be familiar with, is one of those like snot bubble things, it's like a bulb. It's got a bulbous end and then a small little nozzle, and you put the nozzle, you squeeze the bulb, put the nozzle into her nose, and then let go, and the air, the vacuum created, sucks out the snot. I'm here to tell you that thing is trash. If you're gonna have a kid anytime in the future, get a. Hey babe, what's the brand of the thing? Nose Frida. Get a Nose Frida, like siphon. I don't know if that's actually what it's called, but that's what it feels like. Is a siphon. It So what this is is one end goes in your mouth, and it has like a tube and a little protector thing, and you just suck on it hardcore. You just inhale very very aggressively. And the other thing has the nozzle, which goes into her nose. And the idea is you get a lot more force, and you can get a lot more like consistent. I don't know. It's amazing. It's way better. And Elle freaking hates that shit. She hates it, but also she can't breathe. So like we you know, we have to use it, and she does not like it. She's not a fan. Hey, it's the big red button. 2 big red buttons today. We're going to see how many we can get done.
Milestone reached. Crude oil can now be extracted and refined to produce various industrially beneficial parts. The byproducts of these processes will require careful management, but a capable pioneer such as yourself surely understands that. To improve efficiency, pipelines can now be optimized with valves to limit and balance their throughput.
Okay.
These were initially left out because FICSIT did not want to overwhelm pioneers with complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added after my impassioned defense of your capabilities.
Higher to fizz. Sorry, 1 second, guys. Meg needs my help real quick. Elle, do you want to say something in the microphone? I want to say, We're gonna sing our song. If all the raindrops were lemon drops and gumdrops, oh, what a rain it would be. Standing outside with our mouth open wide. Alright. No? You're all of a sudden you're so shy. Tony says, admit it, you're open. Oh, sorry. Admit it, you're opening Pokemon pack stamina. Or opening Pokemon packs.
No, I'll admit what happened. Fingernails, and I made her bleed. Got her skin.
Meg accidentally clipped her skin rather than her fingernail. What are you doing, kid? Ben, what are you doing? Gotta clean it up real quick. Anyways, the full story is, Elle's a snot machine. She can only breathe out of her mouth right now. That makes feeding really hard. Yesterday, we did like 4 bottle feeds, and every single one was an exercise in patience, and it turns out I failed the exercise. Turns out I suck at the exercise. I failed the exercise. And she hated it too. She screamed at me. I got frustrated. Meg was at work, so what a bunch of help she was. Just kidding. She was providing for our family. Everything you're saying was pretty much the month of September for us when Emma started daycare. It was constant runny nose for almost 2 months. Tony, I love you. That makes me so sad to hear. For me personally, very selfishly. Because we're on 6 days into daycare. And if you're telling me it's going to last for 2 months, I don't know that I can do it. Oh. Craig says, I just realized I've been watching VODs where you say you're going to have a baby soon, but those were months ago. Yeah, we got a 6-month-old as of a couple days ago. H is in the chat for sure, Jeff, for sure. H is in the chat. All right, for the break, guys. We're just letting our pod return. I'll be back in a second. Deacon starts daycare in January. This makes me nervous. Oh, yeah. First 2 to 3 weeks are the worst. Okay. Honestly, Tony, all you have to do is check in every 2 weeks and tell me it gets a lot better in 2 weeks, and I'll be fine. But, hi, girlie, you want to say anything? No? Didn't want to say nothing. Let's see how it looks. I can't really see it, so okay. Okay, guys, BRB. Okay, I'm back. Sorry. I just wanted our factory to run in the background for a second there. I muted the snot discussion. Has he left now? No, in the middle of the snot discussion, Elle got her finger started bleeding because Megan accidentally clipped her fingernail too short and got the skin. And so I was holding her while Meg put a Band-Aid on her. And then, in the middle of all of that, Elle spit up on me. So at this point, all I can do is laugh, dude. It's just been... Yesterday was so rough, and at least today she's in a better mood. Yeah, we got to go get the same things that we needed before, basically. At this point, I might just keep my whole hub over there in that part of the factory. Although 100% this part of the, and many parts of the game would be faster if we could just run over to it real quick, but... Okay, so these are just going to be slow for a while because they are, there's only 2 of them. Sometimes I think you're living my life from 2 months ago through some time paradox. I am. I actually am. What are you doing today so that I can know in 2 months what exactly is going to be happening for me? Oh, buddy. Hi, heads grow back. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay. Doo-boo-doo. Welcome in, heads grow back. Doctor of Awesome. Oh my lord. Hello, friend. Long time no see. Holy cow. Okay, so these right here, I think probably there will be some stockpile. 200. I need 1,000. 200. Right now, we're just kind of doing this, guys. We're just running around, grabbing the things that are stockpiled and putting them into our accomplishing milestones. That's what we're doing. Been a while. Had a chance to stop in. I'm good. How are you? It's been a year or two. It has. It's been a while, yeah. But we're good. We're just missed it. I was just telling a bunch of stories about. We have a daughter now. She's 6 months old. Was just telling a bunch of stories about that. 500. I don't quite have 500 of these. I need 1,000. I only have 600, and I only have 200 of that. Okay. Thanks for the follow, heads grow back. Congratulations. Thanks. What's new with you? Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's been an exciting time for sure. It's been wild. Is there a list of the games you played somewhere? I want to figure out what to watch after I finish the Souls VODs. Oh my God, Chad is on it. Exclamation playthroughs. Yeah, shout out to Tony. We have a whole spreadsheet. You can just click on the thumbnail in that entire spreadsheet, and it will show you every single game we've played. You know what? While I wait for this to work, let me just pull it up and show, because some people on may not be aware. Some people may not have seen this before. The name of the game, how long it is in terms of how many videos, what year we played it, whether or not it was Twitch or a YouTube series only. Uh-oh, Tony, we misspelled, and by we I mean you. Can I edit this? You misspelled Baldur's. Dang it, I'm sorry. I feel bad. I was just shouting Tony out, and then I got here, and I was like, oh, by the way, you misspelled Baldur's Gate. It's long. It's up to date. Tony is a legend. Can we get some hearts in the chat? Tony is a legend. Many games. If you see anything you like, you can just click on the thumbnail, and it'll take you straight to it. We played a lot of games over the last 5 years. No, I didn't. The game spelled it wrong? Oh, shit. Okay, let me just email Larian Studios real quick. Tony, put a heart beside Tunic, because that's a good one. Even some games with Meg, some co-op stuff, etc., etc. It goes on. It's awesome. Thank you, Tony. I'll be moving soon. I'm getting married next year. I'm promoting to Staff Sergeant in the Air Force here soon. Let's go. You've got Undertale on there. I sure do. We did a blind playthrough of Undertale, and it was amazing. It was a lot of fun. I need a couple of these. And I don't remember how many we need, so we could probably... Oh, Jesus. We're too fast. We're literally too fast now. I can't even grab stuff. We're too fast. Okay, we have these. We have the... Nope, we still need 30 more encased industrial beams. And then we're going to need so many steel pipe. The problem with those is that they're not produced particularly fast. But I wonder if I should be... Okay, we're going to finish one more milestone, and then we're going to go build something and let our factory kind of get its numbers back up, if that makes sense. Like, it's going to get its... We're going to let it stockpile, is what I mean. Okay. So now we just need steel pipes, and we need a shit ton of them. Let's go to the source first, and then we will grab a shit ton from the belt. I'm really scared of what happens in your Undertale playthrough. Were you nice? I was nice eventually. Yeah, of course. Eventually. I was really nice in my Undertale playthrough eventually. I'm just going to retroactively vent here. Nothing current, but I need to exclamation Tama. You need to Tama for all those hours you watched me play this game having no idea what I'm doing. Honestly, feel free. That's only... Oh boy, that is not enough. Okay. I don't know that there's even going to be enough on the belt. We just got to let this thing build for a while. Okay. We're going to have to let the steel pipes just build for a while. Of course, we could increase production, but I think more importantly what we should do is go work on automating more things onto the belt. Because we have these, like, these new... well, or we could bring that quartz back that we were going to finish. We have 200 iron plate, reinforced iron plate in the thingy. That's good. I don't know. There's always there's a million things that I could do right now, chat. Dr. Vossum, what have you been playing recently? Ryan, what's the plot of this game? I just built a new PC. I'm looking for new games so I can finally play everything. The plot of this game has been described a little bit in chat. I would say this game is very like, if you are super into spending 300 hours building a factory and doing homework, then this is the game for you. If you like doing homework, then this is the game for you. It's kind of like Factorio in terms of it's like work, but it's a game. I need 100 things to do this, right? 103? Why does it cost 103? That's a weird number. That's a very weird number. Yeah. What are you looking forward to playing on the new PC, I guess I would say? Go up and get this quartz situation figured out a little bit better. We don't want to interrupt it. Then we need to go make more items on the bus, I think. Where was it? It was over on this side of the thing. If only work was like this game. I mean, if it comes to like, would I recommend this game? Absolutely. I'm in love with it. But it is, I don't know that I would recommend it just like, this sounds wrong. That sounds wrong. What I mean is that like, I probably wouldn't just like casually person on the streets like, hey, I like playing Overwatch. And I'm like, you know what you need to play? Satisfactory. I love the game. That's not the issue. It's just more like, I don't know that, you know, it's one of those games where it's like, if you're in its audience, oh, hell yeah. Why will this not line up? There we go. Absolutely. Okay, we're going to retrace our steps. If you're in its audience, I mean, there may be no better game. Who knows? It may be your favorite game.
Subscriber.
It could be life-changing for you. Heads grow back with the subscription. What the heck? Can we get a warm welcome with a bunch of not a cult, little into cults in the chat for Heads grow back?
Didn't even know I still had this prime
Yo.
sub.
Thank you, Dr. Vossum. Thank you. Craig's gonna go lurk. Sounds good. Craig says I need more time. Thank you, Craig. There's not enough time in the day. I'm an all types of games player, currently grinding camo skins on Black Ops 6. Lots of FPS. Oh boy. You know what else feels like a really rude recommendation for somebody who likes FPS games? Dr. Vossum, did you ever play Tarkov? Escape from Tarkov? What is the rudest game to recommend somebody else play? Because I'm debating that it might be Tarkov. It's kind of like, what's the rudest book recommendation? I don't know, Moby Dick? Like something enormous, something painful, something... I feel like Tarkov could be the rudest game recommendation. Maybe overall. I don't know. Ulysses, that's a great point for book recommendations. Okay, we're not going to get there. We're still not going to get there. Are you kidding me? Only 24. That's all right. We're letting our factory work. We're letting our factory work. We're letting it... We only have 3 reinforced iron plates. We're letting it do that. While it does that, I will go and work on other things. It's adding reinforced iron plate to the to the cloud, to the college fund. That's what I mean by letting it do its work. Biggest game I'm excited to play is Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, that's dope. Dope. Fun. Shit. Hi, Luke. Hey, little indigestion. I saw you like Satisfactory. Have you heard of this game called Fortnite? It has building too. Have I heard of it? I could take any person in this chat right now in Fortnite. And I'm, for some reason, proud of that. I don't know. Weird. Really weird. Oh, and get some cards. Why is this at 80? Oh, because we were doing math. Let's go, Ann. Let's go. Congratulations. How many wins did you end up getting on Saturday? 3? I think 3 is what it was. Okay, here's the question. We have 120 coming in on a belt. 120 is divisible by... Oh, boy. So what, that's 5 machines would run? If we were to do 5 machines, that's 112.5. I'm doing mental math, so if that's incorrect, suck it. 112.5. And then the silica output, 37.5 times 5 is... Let's see what 35 would be. 70, 140, 175 plus 12.5, 187 point. I'm going to lose my mind. What were they thinking? There's got to be good math here somewhere, right? I wonder if it's overclocked. I wonder if it's underclocked. What if we just made this 30? That's the 18. Okay. So how many times does 18? 120 divided by 18. This one I'm not doing in my head. That's 6.66667. Okay, great. So one belt at Mark II would feed 6 machines, meaning here's what we need to do next. Quartz crystal requires 37.5. Is this the same number fucking backwards? Ah! What is this ratio? 3/5? 5/3? No! What's he using silica for? I looked away, or just having it on hand? Having it on hand? What's that? I'm having it on the bus. Silica and rock crystal, or rock quartz crystal, whatever it's called. Yo, I know that's just a minor suggestion, but it sounds like backseating. I'm just gonna delete it just to be safe. This is how math makes me feel. Yeah. Okay, I'm kind of thinking that 18 is kind of one of our most round. I mean, could we vastly underclock it? We could do like... What's another good number here? If we did 15 here, that's 25 per minute. But none of these are good. Or... Actually, that's pretty good, because that's 1 belt in at Mark II, puts 1 belt out at Mark I. So that's pretty good. So let's check that here. I'm doing this like the exact wrong way, which is just by feel. 25 on the way out though is not perfect, because that's a bad number. So I think we would gain nothing from not doing 30 and doing 6 machines. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. 6 machines this way. And we're bringing in 3 belts, but we're only going to use 2 of them for now. Okay, so if I need 6, that means I need to split a bunch of times, right? Oh boy. Means I need to split into 2 and then split into 6. So make sure they're straight. Oh boy. Chat, how was your weekend? Anything super exciting happen? Luke's on vacation in India. Says, I'm doing some touristy things. We've been doing some touristy things. I love that. Okay, and then all I need here is just Mark 2 from here. Does not need to be straight. Mark 1 from here. And Mark 1 there. And that's pretty good, honestly, I think. Where's our tower again? I don't know that I have it on our thing. I think that's pretty good. This should mean if they're underclocked to 30 per minute, we're going to have 180. It's super interesting that Mark 3... Sorry, my brain is doing overtime right now, trying to come up with the right call here. What did I do this weekend? I got rid of a toxic admin in the server. Congratulations. I planted some apple trees. Natalar is now to be known as Johnny Appleseed. Which is crazy because I don't think Natalar is American. I watched the finale of Arcane with a friend. I went to see my best friend's new baby. Aww. Being very vague, I appreciate that. I really appreciate the being very vague. I think we're in a social experiment by Ryan to see how long the cult, aka audience, will watch a static screen. My screen's moving. Is your screen moving? Hi, Ikelos. Went to see Gladiator 2 with my parents. What'd you think? What did you think? Oh, baby. Okay. This will put out. Here's the... Okay, let me just talk through this. It's wild. Here's why I think you should... My current hypothesis, my current theorem, my hypothesis is this. The bus should be built, if you are going to build a bus, the bus should be built on multiples of 60. The items. Because 60, 120, here's the problem, 270. That's 2.5 Mark II belts. It's 4.5 Mark I belts. It's all divisible by 30, and that's the problem. That's the thing that's making my hypothesis seem a little weird. Is I'm like, maybe I need to be basing everything off of 30, not off of like base 30 rather than base 60. But we should research Mark IV and see what it does, because that will tell us even more information about whether or not we're on the right track, or I mean the right track. We're on a viable track, right? Like the developers chose those numbers. If we're, you know, assuming that the developers were paying attention, the developers chose those numbers for a reason. Would be the way to say it. So, do I want to do 3 Mark I belts here, or do I want to do... I have no idea. I mean, who fucking knows? I can't know, because I don't know what it is needed for yet. So for now, we're just going to do this. All that good. Power it all up. And God, this Blade Runner is amazing. And adjust from there. We can't know. We only know what we know. We don't know what we don't know. Something. We'll go from there. The goal is not to adequately guess what comes next. The goal is to hypothesize what comes next and then be able to adjust when we were incorrect. I don't know. That's how I feel. I had a lot of fun watching Arcane. Watching Gladiator 2. All the actors in it are actors that I love. Mars and I threw bowling pins in the corner during Phasmophobia while Evo told us all the information we needed to know. Okay. So the power from here, that was not powered. So where did we run power from here? Like we ran power up. I don't know. We could do it like here. And then run power from here to there. Does that fit? Hard to see. Real hard to see. I guess there's also power over this way, so fuck it. I keep accidentally hitting the wrong button. I think I've caught up on VODs. Did you unlock Jetpack or is Monorail your first in the new tier? I just built Jetpack a second ago. I just unlocked it. I unlocked something else, but this is a great reminder. This comment. Thank you for making it, because you just reminded me. We need to talk about the spoilery. I was gonna say, oh, that's a great question. You might also just ask it in the spoilery discussion channel if you're ever curious, or if you have a question like that might include spoilers. Not that yours did. Might include like, hey, did you unlock this? Did you unlock that? We should talk about it. Guys, we're revamping the spoilery channel. No, you're totally good, Head Grows Back. I was not saying you did anything wrong. I was saying I found myself about to recommend something, and then I thought, oh, wait, we need to talk about that. We're revamping the spoilery discussion channel. So long story short, I have recently come to sort of feel that I have not been doing a very good job of selling, and by selling I mean like explaining or like communicating what the spoilery discussion channel is good for, how it should be used, like what you're welcome to do there, and like what, you know, I'm always telling people, go to the spoilery discussion channel if you want to do blank or do X, and that has caused a problem. And so shout out to the Discord mods and the Twitch mods for helping with this, but we're revamping it, and by that I mean we're just like clarifying how to use it, what it should be used for, or frankly, you know, occasionally what it should not be used for. But and I need your help on part of that. I need y'all's help on part of it. So here's the problem we had. The problem we had at some different times. I'm gonna go over here and replace one or two more belts, then go back over there. For years now, not years, but since we've had it, which has been probably about a year, I don't know. I've been saying something, which is, wait, can I do this? I always forget. I can. I've been saying, hey, if you're watching stream and you want to scream at me, don't do it here. Go do it on the spoilery discussion channel. Which it turns out is not very helpful to the Discord mods. It's very helpful to the Twitch mods. Our moderators. It's very helpful to the Twitch mods because I basically remove the problem from here and just kick it down the road and say, oh, our Discord mods will deal with it. And say, hey, don't be a dick here, go be a dick there. Of course, when I say, if you want to scream at me, go do it here, most people are not like a dick about it. They're just, you know, they're looking for a place to ask questions like, hey, has he unlocked X, the name of which would be a spoiler to him, and so I don't want to say it. Or has he defeated blank boss in Dark Souls? I don't want to ask him because that would be a spoiler. That would be bad. So, without thinking, I just kicked that can down the road to the Discord mods and said, "Hey, you have fun, deal with it." So, what I'm gonna do, what I'm personally I'm gonna learn from this moment, and learn from this is learn that I need to communicate it differently. The joke of, "Hey, if you want to scream at me, go to the Discord," is funny to me, but also is not an adequate representation of what we use that channel for, frankly, on the good days. And it's led to some problems where people pop in and they're like, "Oh, this is a place I can just say whatever the actual fuck I want about, I can just be as rude as possible. I can talk shit. I can do, XXX, Y. So that wasn't very smart of me. So we've clarified. Hi, Evo. Welcome in. So we've clarified. Shout out to Evo who posted it in the spoiler discussion channel, I think. I don't know. Evo said it was posted. I'm pretty sure that means Evo posted it. There should be a post in there that you should go check out. If you've used the spoilery channel at all, you should go check it out. It's also pinned in that channel. It basically clarifies this, and I'll try and go over as much of it as possible here. Mods, tell me if I'm wrong. The goal behind the spoilery discussion channel is basically have a place where you can have your questions answered if you have questions about the game that you can't ask in chat because Ryan would see it. One of the biggest things we've used it for is, for many playthroughs in the past, it has been the place that the community comes up with a list of, like, a document of, "Hey, Ryan, here's what you missed in the playthrough, and we really, really, really want you to find it." That is one of the coolest uses of that channel, and it's happened in, like, your Dark Souls, your Bloodborns, your many, like, your Zelda games, your etc. Marsh, what the heck? Thank you. That's, like, the best thing that happens from the spoiler discussion channel for me personally is we get to the end of a game and then people are like, "Hey, this is exactly what you missed. Go check it out because I want to see that stuff." Marsh, thank you so much. Little into hearts. Yeah, and that also means clarifying what the channel should not be used for, because we had, because I don't want to beat around the bush. I don't want to dwell on it, but I don't want to beat around the bush. We had some, minor issues with Satisfactory in particular, where people were just very, very upset about what no backseating wasn't allowed on Twitch, and therefore made it their mission to be like, "All right, well, fuck it. We'll just go rogue, or we'll argue about what the no backseating rule is, or we'll, just make our case for why we should be allowed to backseat." And it's like, that's not what this is for. This is for, other things. But I blame myself for that, really. I mean, I blame myself for, like, I basically told people to go do that, and then they did it, and then I can't get mad, right? Because they did it. So, and to be clear, always just a couple people. So long story short, without getting way too into it, and it's not even drama, not to get into the drama of it, but, like, the goal is, the goals of the spoilery discussion channel, and therefore the rules, have been clarified a little bit, which is, like, this is a place to get your questions answered, to be able to talk along to the playthrough without fear of spoiling Ryan, to ask questions about the game that Ryan can't hear about, to coordinate, what Ryan has missed, all that jazz. Does that make sense? I had the stream muted. Did I gift at the wrong time? No, Marsh. You're totally good. It was perfect. Thank you, by the way. Thank you. We also changed... Yeah, exactly. Head grows back. We changed the... Heads grow back. We changed the... We changed exclamation spoilery. And I'm going to do my best to help out the mods and not make it sound like the place to go be a dick to Ryan or hate watch or... And we'll hope that that's, Okay, we have enough. Done. We'll hope that that helps curb the, curb the worst of it or whatever. If you're going to be a dick to me, be a dick right here on stream. Yeah, exactly. As long as it's loving dickery and not truly mean dickery. You know what they say? Hickory dickory dock. I don't know. Nah, that's the next step is we need to determine if we are going to have a dick. We have a balls rule. I think we should have a dick rule, which is you can only be a dick to Ryan if you have a golden sub badge or higher beside your name. If you've been here for a year, then you can be a dick. Lightly, to me, because then you know how it works. And if you've been here for 20 hours, exclamation balls or exclamation rule 20, then you can say balls. Oh, Evo. I love that. Evo said, I sent you another DM, but you can look at it after stream. That's the best type of message. Hey, pay attention to this, but don't pay attention to it right this second. I can be a dick. Cool, cool, cool.
Milestone
Yeah, F you,
reached.
Ryan.
Trains are excellent for
golden
efficiently
rule.
moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more precise and complex with tools found in the railway signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
What? Choo-choo mother... What? Is there a way to make her do that? Like, front seat question, yes or no. Is there a way to make her replay? Oh, I think there is.
Milestone reached. Trains are excellent for efficiently moving vast quantities of parts. Train logistics can be made more
God.
precise
An
and
alert for a
complex
hype
with
train?
tools found in the railway
Yes.
signaling milestone. I listen to all my pioneers, often when they're not even aware of it. So due to popular demand, I have added a motivational message. Choo-choo mother...
Oh, why does cursing just make me so happy? Why does it make me so happy? We also, okay, so today we have unlocked jetpack, oil processing, and monorail train technology. That's exciting. I'm going to reread this, not out loud, but just in my own head, because I was dealing with a baby at the exact moment that it happened. So, pipelines have valves which limit and balance their throughput. That's very exciting. That means, of course, that we're going to have more complicated liquid stuff. Crude oil is refined, extracted and refined, but it's going to require careful management. Oh, also, Ada burned me right here. FICSIT did not want to overwhelm you with your complex pipeline management, but they have since been re-added because of my impassioned defense of your capabilities. Ada believes in us, chat. Oh, that's great. Oh, boy. Anyways, let's say goodbye, YouTube. That's a great place to take a brief pause. Goodbye, YouTube. Thanks so much for watching. Hey, join the Spoilery discussion channel. It's in the Discord, which you can find in the description of the YouTube video. Come join the Spoilery discussion channel, please. You know, I do not go there, but I hear good things about it. And specifically, I should say right this second, specifically, come to the Spoilery discussion channel because I would love it if Satisfactory players, you don't have to, but if Satisfactory players wanted to come up with a list of things that Ryan absolutely must learn after his playthrough is done, if he has not learned them already, I would greatly appreciate that. Learn or watch. You know, you can always include video recommendations, although those are less likely to happen unless they're just an absolute must-watch. But yeah. Anyways, bye, YouTube.